When you want to improve your life, it all starts with a decision. It's that moment when you say, enough is enough. Enough of the excuses. Enough of letting life happen. My friends, improvement doesn't just fall into your lap. It requires commitment. It requires action. And it requires courage. Today, I'm going to share with you 10 ways, 10 powerful principles to improve your life, to make you better, and to take you to that next level of success and fulfillment. Number 1, work on yourself. More than you work on anything else. If you want your life to change, you have to change. That's it. It starts with you. It's not about changing the economy or waiting for luck or hoping the weather will improve. No, you have to change. Most people work hard on their jobs. But here's a secret. You've got to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. When you grow, everything grows with you. Your income, your relationships, your satisfaction. Personal development. That's the golden key. Pick up that book, like How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, or Atomic Habits by James Clear. Listen to that audio program, such as The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, or The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Make yourself a project, because a better you will attract better opportunities. Personal development should be something you invest in every single day. It's not a one-time deal. It's an ongoing commitment. You have to wake up each day and say, how can I be better today than I was yesterday? That kind of mentality, the willingness to improve every day, will take you places you never dreamed possible. Remember, you are your greatest asset. The more you invest in yourself, the greater your rewards in life will be. And remember, personal growth doesn't just come from reading and listening. It comes from doing. Apply what you learn. Don't just be a collector of information. Be a doer. Use the knowledge to make changes. Learn a new skill and apply it. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Growth is often uncomfortable because it requires you to do things you've never done before. For example, starting a new fitness routine or learning a new skill can feel challenging and unfamiliar at first, but those are the very moments that lead to the greatest progress. But that's where the magic happens. You'll be amazed at how far you can go when you make personal development a priority. Think of every day as a new opportunity to invest in your greatest asset, yourself. Number 2, get clear on what you want. Clarity, my friends, is power. Without a clear destination, you'll wander around in circles. Most people have a list of what they don't want. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be overweight. But here's the trick. Focus on what you do want. Make a list. Get specific. Do you want financial freedom? Great. How much do you need for that? Do you want vibrant health? What's the plan for your diet and exercise? Define what you want. Make it crystal clear. Because once your mind has a target, it can start working out how to get there. Clarity means you know what you're aiming for. It means you wake up in the morning with a sense of purpose. Write your goals down. Visualize them in detail. Picture yourself achieving those goals. Feel the emotions. See the surroundings. And imagine the impact it will have on your life. Think about them often. To make your visualization more powerful, take time each day to sit in a quiet place. Close your eyes and truly see yourself achieving your goals. Imagine the sights, sounds, and feelings. Engage all of your senses. Feel the joy of accomplishment. Picture the smile on your face, the people around you cheering you on, the sense of pride in knowing you did it. This level of visualization will help ingrain your goals deep into your subconscious, and it will inspire you to take action every day. The clearer you are, the easier it is for your subconscious mind to guide you in the right direction. Goals that are vague and fuzzy do not inspire action. But goals that are clear and vivid, that you can see, taste, and almost touch, those are the goals that pull you forward into action. Number 3, Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Discipline. It's the magic word that unlocks the door to success. But it's also the word that scares people the most, because discipline means giving up short-term pleasures for long-term results. Discipline means doing what you should do, even when you don't feel like it. Now let me tell you, discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And let me add, the more disciplined you become, the easier life gets. When you master discipline, you gain control over your future. And there's no better feeling than knowing you're in charge. Not your emotions, not your cravings, not your distractions. You. Discipline is the bridge between wishing for a better life and actually creating one. It's the difference between setting a goal and achieving it. Take, for example, Thomas Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It was his discipline, showing up every day, working tirelessly on his inventions, that led to the creation of the light bulb. His commitment to consistent action, despite repeated failures, is a perfect demonstration of the power of discipline in achieving significant goals. Take, for example, Thomas Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It was his discipline, showing up every day, working tirelessly on his inventions, that led to the creation of the light bulb. His commitment to consistent action despite repeated failures is a perfect demonstration of the power of discipline in achieving significant goals. The good news is that discipline can be developed. Start with small steps. Set a small goal and stick to it. Maybe it's waking up a little earlier or reading a few pages of a book every day. It doesn't have to be monumental. It just has to be consistent. Over time, those small acts of discipline compound, and before you know it, you're achieving things you once thought were out of reach. Another key to building discipline is accountability. Share your goals with someone you trust, someone who will hold you accountable and keep you on track. Find an accountability partner who won't let you off the hook when you're tempted to take the easy way out. This level of commitment can make a world of difference in your ability to stay disciplined. Another powerful technique is to reward yourself for your progress. Celebrate your small wins along the way. When you make discipline a rewarding experience, it becomes easier to stay consistent. Remember, discipline is the foundation of success, and the more you strengthen it, the closer you get to your goals. Number 4, learn to manage your time. Well, time is the great equalizer. Everyone gets 24 hours a day, no more, no less. The question is, how are you using your time? Successful people understand that time management is really about life management. If you're wasting hours on mindless activities, you're not just wasting time, you're wasting opportunities. Set priorities. Find out what activities truly move you toward your goals and what's just busy work. For example, creating a strategic plan for your next project is productive, while constantly checking emails without purpose can be just busy work. Remember, it's not about working more, it's about working smarter. Break your day into segments: morning, afternoon, evening. Decide ahead of time how you're going to invest each part of your day, and then stick to the plan. Time is precious. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. That's why it's so important to take charge of how you spend it. Plan your day the night before. Use a planner. Write things down. When you prioritize effectively, you'll find that you have more than enough time for the things that matter. Remember, time spent on personal growth, on health, on building relationships, that's time invested. Time spent on trivial activities that don't enrich your life, that's time wasted. Make wise choices about how you use the most valuable resource you have. Another strategy for managing time is to eliminate distractions. Identify the biggest time wasters in your day, such as unnecessary meetings and endless email checking, and take steps to minimize them. Consider using practical tools like time management apps or techniques such as the Pomodoro method, to stay focused. Set boundaries for yourself. Turn off notifications when you're working on important tasks. Practice focused work by dedicating specific blocks of time to your most important activities. The more focused you are, the more productive you become, and the more time you free up for things that truly matter. Remember, it's not about being busy, it's about being effective. Time management is a skill that will pay off for the rest of your life. Number 5, associate with the right people. You've heard it before, but it bears repeating. You become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. So who are you hanging out with? If you want to improve your life, make sure you're associating with people who uplift you, who inspire you, who challenge you to be better. It's easy to settle for negative company, but that's a shortcut to nowhere. Instead, find mentors, coaches, friends who are heading in the direction you want to go. Their habits, attitudes, and wisdom will rub off on you, and before long, you'll find yourself changing for the better. Choose your associations wisely. If you hang around people who are constantly complaining, who are always negative, who have no goals or ambitions, guess what? That energy is going to rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with go-getters, people who are optimistic, people who are striving to be better, then you'll feel yourself getting swept up in that positive momentum. Don't underestimate the power of your environment. The right people can make all the difference. Consider joining communities aligned with your goals, whether online or in person. Attend seminars, join clubs, participate in networking events, or seek out mastermind groups. Taking proactive steps to connect with like-minded and inspiring individuals will create an environment that naturally supports your growth. Seek out people who push you to grow, who celebrate your successes, who lift you up when you're feeling down. Those are the people who will help you rise to your full potential. It's not just about avoiding negative influences. It's about seeking out positive ones. Attend networking events. Join groups where people are focused on growth and achievement. Look for individuals who embody the qualities you want to cultivate in yourself. The right relationships can provide support, guidance, and inspiration on your journey of self-improvement. Remember, your environment can either pull you up or drag you down. Make sure it's lifting you up. Number 6, develop a sense of urgency. There's no time like the present. One of the biggest enemies of progress is procrastination. We tell ourselves, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. Well, let me tell you something. Tomorrow never comes for those who keep postponing their dreams. To dramatically improve your life, you need to develop a sense of urgency. Act now. Make the call, send the email, hit the gym, start the project today. When you cultivate the habit of acting quickly, you become someone who seizes opportunities instead of missing them. For example, think about someone who decided to start a side business the moment they saw a need in their community. While others hesitated, they acted. And that small start turned into a thriving venture. Acting quickly can make all the difference between success and missed chances. And opportunities, my friends, are the stepping stones to success. A sense of urgency means you understand the value of time. You understand that the longer you wait, the harder it gets to make a move. You start losing momentum. You start doubting yourself. But when you act immediately, you create momentum. You build confidence. The sooner you get started, the sooner you see results, and those results fuel your motivation to keep going. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Create the moment by acting now. Take the first step, even if it's small. Just get moving. Remember, life rewards those who take initiative. People who seize the moment are the ones who get ahead, while those who hesitate are left wondering what could have been. Develop a sense of urgency in everything you do, and watch how quickly your life starts to change. Number 7, take 100% responsibility for your life. This one's a biggie. Take responsibility for where you are and for where you're going. This means no blaming. No blaming your parents, your boss, the government, the economy. The day you decide to take 100% responsibility is the day you gain control over your life. You see, when you blame others, you give away your power. But when you take ownership, you put yourself in the driver's seat. You are responsible for your actions, your decisions, and your results. Own it. Accept it. And once you do, you'll find that your ability to change your circumstances increases dramatically. Responsibility is empowerment. When you take responsibility, you shift from being a victim of circumstances to being the master of your destiny. It's not always easy to accept that your choices have led you to where you are today. But it's the truth. And that truth sets you free. It sets you free to make new choices, better choices, choices that lead you to where you want to be. Stop giving your power away. Own your decisions, own your actions, and own your outcomes. That's how you create lasting change in your life. Taking responsibility also means taking action to correct your course. If you don't like where you are, change it. Set new goals, develop new habits, and take the necessary steps to get back on track. It's not about being perfect. It's about being accountable. When you take responsibility for your life, you become unstoppable. There's nothing more powerful than knowing that you have the power to create the life you want. Number 8, learn to manage your money wisely. Let's talk money. Money isn't everything, but it sure makes a difference in your quality of life. And here's the truth. It's not about how much you earn. It's about how well you manage what you have. A person with a small income can become wealthy if they learn to save and invest wisely. On the other hand, someone who spends all they earn will always struggle, no matter how much they make. The key is to be disciplined with your money. Save a part of everything you earn. Learn about investments, create a budget, track your spending. Treat your money with respect, and it will grow. Money is a tool. It can work for you or against you, depending on how you use it. Too many people live paycheck to paycheck, never setting anything aside for the future. But if you want financial freedom, you have to start managing your money now. Start small. Save 10%, even if it seems insignificant at first. The act of saving will start to change your relationship with money. Learn about compound interest. It's one of the most powerful concepts in finance. The earlier you start saving and investing, the greater your results will be down the line. Remember, it's not just about having money. It's about having the freedom and peace of mind that come with financial security. Consider creating multiple streams of income. Don't rely on just one source of income. Diversify. Start a side business, invest in real estate, explore other opportunities. The more sources of income you have, the more financially secure you become. Learning to manage money wisely is not just about survival. It's about creating the financial freedom to live the life you desire. Number 9, focus on service and contribution. If you want to dramatically improve your life, start thinking about how you can add value to others. Success is not just about accumulation. It's about contribution. The more people you serve, the greater your reward. Whether it's in business, relationships, or personal growth, look for ways to make a positive impact. Help others get what they want, and you'll find that what you want will come to you. Contribution is a powerful force. It not only makes you feel more fulfilled, but it also attracts opportunities and opens doors you never thought possible. Think about Mother Teresa, whose selfless dedication to others not only impacted millions of lives, but also inspired countless people to contribute in their own way. Her contribution opened doors to global recognition and a powerful movement for change. When you focus on giving, you stop worrying about lack. You stop worrying about what you don't have, and you start seeing the abundance in your life. Serving others creates a sense of purpose. It gives meaning to what you do. And here's the beautiful thing. When you help others succeed, you create a ripple effect. Your contribution doesn't just help one person. It can inspire and uplift many. Look for ways to add value in every situation. At work, at home, in your community. The more you give, the more you'll receive, often in ways you never expected. Contribution also builds strong relationships. People remember those who help them. They remember those who care. By focusing on service, you create a network of people who are eager to support you in return. Remember, success is not just about what you achieve for yourself. It's about what you contribute to the world. Number 10, never stop learning. The final key to dramatically improving your life. Never stop learning. The moment you think you know it all, you're done. Life is a constant journey of growth, and learning keeps you on that journey. Read books, attend seminars, listen to great speakers, seek out new experiences. Every time you learn something new, you add another tool to your toolbox. You become more valuable, more capable, and more prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're alive, you're still learning. And that's a beautiful thing. Learning keeps you young. It keeps you curious, and it keeps you engaged in life. In a world that's constantly changing, learning is what helps you adapt. It's what keeps you ahead of the curve. There's no end to what you can learn. New skills, new perspectives, new opportunities. Don't settle for what you know today. Push yourself to keep growing. The more you learn, the more you can contribute, the more you can achieve, and the more rewarding your life will be. And remember, learning doesn't just come from books. It comes from experiences, from stepping out of your comfort zone, from meeting new people and exploring new places. Challenge yourself to try something new, to take a class, to engage in conversations with people who have different viewpoints. Learning is everywhere, and the more you embrace it, the richer your life becomes. Be a lifelong student, and life will continue to offer you opportunities for growth and success. So, my friends, there you have it. 10 ways to dramatically improve your life. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's commitment. It's action. It's making choices every single day that move you forward. Improvement is a journey. And like any journey, it begins with that first step. Take the step. Do the work. Believe in the process. Because as I like to say, for things to change, you've got to change. And when you change, watch how dramatically everything around you begins to improve.